Hey everybody, it's Kim Hawk, and I'm known as YouTube's fairy godmother of real estate. I am here in the town that Disney built in the studio for near Disney for the YouTube channel. So we have this weekly show where we try to bring you information about the towns that are around a 25-mile perimeter around Cinderella's castle. And what we've done today with the help of Dee Bellavati, my YouTube producer, we have grouped 4 of the favorite towns into one video for you so you can kind of get an idea of what's available. But hello, hey Susan, I see Susan Vanau, and she is a sweetheart. And obviously, you know, anytime that home inspections are occurring, we're going to give Susan a phone call. And so anyway, I am looking forward to showing this video. I will be back at the end. I can't wait to show you. This is a very sweet gift that was just given to me. I don't know if you can read it, but in our studio, we have everything about joy. Life's supposed to be about joy and everything. And I'll talk a little bit about where this came from. It said, spread sunshine, not shade. How sweet was that, right? So anyway, Susan, I'm so happy that you're watching. So here's some information for the top shows, actually the top towns nearby. And like I said, I will be back at the end to answer any questions that you might have. Everybody, do you want to know about some really cool towns just outside of Orlando? Well, stay tuned. So town number 1, Reunion and Championsgate. Can you imagine being able to buy maybe a second home and have somebody else help pay your bill? Well, that's what can happen in this area because you have short-term vacation rental options in this area, but you also have people that have their primary homes in Championsgate. A lot of Disney cast members because it's a little bit more affordable and it's still close to the Walt Disney World area. Stay tuned. Great video.
So Reunion Resort and Championsgate are only 1.5 miles from one another, and you're going to find some fabulous golf. So Reunion has the King, Arnold Palmer, beautiful golf course right here, the Golden Bear, Jack Nicklaus, and the Huck, which is Tom Watson. 3 fabulous golf courses located here in Reunion. Championsgate, the Great White Shark, Greg Norman, and Ledbetter. The Ledbetter Golf Academy is located and headquartered in Championsgate, Florida.
So for those of you that love to play golf, this is the area that you want to concentrate in.
Reunion, Florida is a master planned vacation resort. So what you'll find here is that many people buy into this as a second home. Or what we're finding more recently is there are a lot of people who are moving from up north and calling this their permanent residence. Reunion has some fabulous resort amenities. Of course, there's a hotel that has a number of different restaurants. You also have Traditions, which is located on the Jack Nicklaus course. There's a water park. There's a tennis complex. You'll find miniature golf and many walking and biking trails. So this truly is a resort environment in Reunion, Florida.
Hey everybody, if you are looking for a spectacular place to have dinner, there's a place called 11. Guess why it's called 11? It's on the 11th floor of this amazing hotel right in the center of Reunion, Florida. So just check it out, the panoramic view that you're going to be able to see all of the fireworks from Central Florida pretty much. And from here, the views as they continue in this direction, there's an area called Championsgate. Why is it called Championsgate? Well, there's a lot more golf courses that are over there as well. So Ronald Reagan Parkway is going to lead you to several gated communities that are in this Davenport area. So So as I mentioned before, it's really important that you have a professional realtor that's aware of these areas, because there are things like memberships. So for example, when you come into Reunion, you have to know if the house or the condo that you're buying has an active membership on it if you want to play golf. And then you're going to have a fee that you need to pay as an initiation fee to continue to have that privilege to play golf and to go to the water park. Now, if that's not available on that house, there's a very good chance you're not going to be able to have that amenity. And so if you're buying out here for short-term rental possibilities, that may limit you in regard to the number of guests that will want to stay in your property, because they may be coming out here in order to play golf and also to go to the water park. But these houses, a lot of people will also stay full year because they like the location. You can be within 15 minutes of Walt Disney World from here. Sometimes the traffic gets backed up, but guess what? You're going to figure out your time schedules and you're going to get around that, and you're going to have access to all these wonderful perks. But please make sure you touch base with my realtors, and they'll tell you what the rules and regs are to make sure that you have a great experience when you're buying out in this area and there's no surprises. So please be sure to call us 407-808-9845, and I'll make sure I connect you with one of the best realtors on my team, I promise. There's a reason why we picked town number 2, Clermont, because it is a town of champions. You are going to be able to run the highest hills, swim the longest lakes, and run your heart out, because they have got an Olympian village that's coming this way. You've got to check out Clermont, Florida.
The choice for champions, that's what Clermont is known as, because it brings in some of the most world-renowned athletes because of the great training opportunities that are here. From the great weather to the outdoor opportunities with hiking, biking, all the trailheads, the lakes, and then also the National Training Center. They've got a great team out there that's ready to take care of you and your active lifestyle. One of the things this area is known for are these beautiful lakes. There's an entire chain of lakes out here with homes on it. And you also have the opportunity for public access where you can bring your boat out, have a family day. You can come out and be super active. It's just an awesome area to come out and enjoy the day. Waterfront Park, where we're at right now, is a spot where a lot of people come out to do their morning walks or their evening walks. It is a huge trail that wraps around the entire lake that you're able to come out and enjoy. There's also playgrounds, bathrooms, there's tons of amenities that are along this. They also do 5Ks and cycling. Cycling is a huge thing out here in Clermont.
We're here at Lake Louisa, which is a state park just south of Clermont. Here you'll find over 7 miles of biking trails and over 20 miles of hiking trails. They even have a thing called the Wanderlust Club, where you can pay a one-time annual fee and be able to come in and kayak and bicycle and hike and even get 2 horseback rides a year. You can even rent cabins here. They have 2-bedroom, 2-bath cabins that, from what we've seen recently, run about $120 a night with a 2-night minimum. So as you look at the rolling hills that you find up in this part of Florida, you'll find a lot of Olympic athletes actually do their training in this area. So if you're looking for a great place to live, great place to work, and if you're an outdoorsy kind of person, Clermont is the place to be.
If you're looking for that hometown feel, that small town charm, nothing beats downtown Clermont. Between the farmers market, the historic village, the locally owned shops, restaurants, and bars, you don't want to miss out on this awesome area. So one of the great things about being right here in the Clermont area is they put on some fantastic events throughout the year, between their fall festival, their Christmas events, their live music on the weekends. You don't want to miss out. They put on some great stuff.
The newest development in the Clermont area is Wellness Way, which encompasses over 15,000 acres. The first major project in Wellness Way is called Olympus, a 243-acre master plan community that combines sports, wellness, entertainment, and over 1,000 residential homes with a town center. Clermont combines history and new communities.
Town number 3, it's Minneola. And have you watched the TV show called Yellowstone? Well, you're going to see some similarities right here in Minneola because they protect their land and they don't want any debt. Wait until you get to check it out. Minneola, it's for a lot of people out there. And as far as you Iron Man and Iron Women fans, not too far from here is Minneola, and that is a real gem. They actually have one of the highest peaks in Florida. It's called Sugarloaf Mountain. And we did an interview with the mayor, Pat Kelly, and there's some resemblance to John Dunton with Yellowstone. So please be sure to subscribe and like to our Near Disney YouTube channel. Check out that interview and see how Yellowstone connects to Minneola.
It's one of those things I always tell people, if you just dropped you off in the middle of nowhere and said, where are you at? You would never say Florida because
That's true. Very
the
true.
hills are very rolling. We actually have Lake Apopka, a lot of natural reserves. There's the Ferndale Overlook, which is classified up in Minneola. There's a huge walking trail. A lot of bicyclists are out here using the roadways. They have the Horrible 100, which comes out here. We have the Triathlon Training Center out here. We have the Florida Ironman out here. Most of them are using the roads up through Minneola.
Oh, are they really? Oh, wow.
Yes. So that's one of the big pieces here. We have in our older part of the city, we actually have, if you it cuts across this way here, that is actually the trail that goes through Winter Garden. Eventually, it will go from the East Coast to the West Coast.
260 miles is what I heard.
Yeah. Somewhere, Clermont or somewhere need deem themselves as the center of the trail.
Okay.
But we are actually connected to the trail. We have a park there we have a new skateboard park there. There's outdoor fitness there. There's a new playground. We also have the MAC, and then we have some additional parks that are coming. The unique big thing about our city is we haven't incurred debt in 12 years. We don't take on debt. Everything we do pay cash for. You'll see a new fire station coming in. We're already planning our next fire station up in the hills, up in this area. We got two new fire trucks, paid cash for those. We have a small little donut shop here called Donut King that's got a couple of
pointed that out on the way up. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The key thing to know about Donut King is pre-COVID, Donut King had more employees than the city of Minneola does. That includes our fire department. We run very lean here.
Wow.
We don't have a lot of, we're very thrifty here.
Town number 4, it's Mount Dora, and it is like a slice of heaven in this town. There is a beautiful downtown. They have a wonderful hotel. They have got lakes and they have got mountains, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It is heaven sent. Check out Mount Dora, Florida.
Hey, it's Taylor Owens, or Belle, as the fairy godmother of real estate likes to call me. Today we're in the beautiful town of Mount Dora, which also happens to be my hometown. I grew up here and my family had a long-running business here, and so I am so excited to share this beautiful city with you. Mount Dora is known for its specialty shops and restaurants, year-round festivals and events, and picturesque lakeside small town. Mount Dora is located just over 30 minutes northwest of Orlando and 40 minutes to Walt Disney World, but is a destination on its own. Lots of tourists visit every year, but it's also a fantastic place to call home, and I did, for over 10 years. It has a population of above 14,000 and sits on a plateau 184 feet above sea level, making it one of the highest places in Florida. This is the Mount Dora Lighthouse, which is the only inland freshwater lighthouse in the entire state of Florida and one of Mount Dora's most recognizable landmarks. Here, you'll find tourists and locals alike, since it's a great place for a photo op or to enjoy the stunning sunset views across the lake. The lighthouse was built in 1988 on the shores of Lake Dora, which is nearly 5,000 acres and connects to the Harris chain of lakes, which offers so many recreation opportunities, making it one of the best parts about living in this area of Lake County. If you need some retail therapy, Mount Dora is the perfect place to spend hours browsing all of the specialty shops. You can visit Barrel of Books and Games to find the perfect new book to read. To treat yourself or get some holiday shopping done, there are lots of options for gifts like Black Swan Mercantile and Love Home and Harmony. Home and Garden Treasures is filled with oddities to bring whimsy and charm to any outdoor space with wind chimes, garden decorations, and gifts. Mount Dora has so many specialty shops, and Piglet's Pantry is one of the staples. They've been in business for over 25 years, and if you like to spoil your pet as much as I do, they'll have everything you need. Not only do they offer tons of treats and toys, but they also host events like a dog costume contest every October. Papilio is another favorite of mine, which focuses on nature-inspired art, gifts, and houseplants. You'll also find natural body products, garden or home decor, and beautiful stationery. If you'd like to sip and shop, you can enjoy their variety of craft beer and wine during their daily happy hour at their in-house bar, The Nest. As for restaurants, you're likely to find almost any cuisine that you can desire. You'll find everything from contemporary Florida cuisine at 1921, to English tea at Windsor Tea Room, to Indian at Shiva, to creative pizza at Back Porch Pizza Bar. If you have a group that can't decide what to eat, you can all stroll the Mount Dora Marketplace, which has several dining options under one roof. Today, I chose to grab a tea at Foxtail, which was the perfect spot to catch up with an old friend and get some computer work done.
There you have it, part 3 of the best towns around Orlando. If you haven't checked out part 1 and 2, please make sure that you go to the Near Disney YouTube channel and check out 1 and 2, because you're going to find some other towns like Dr. Phillips, Celebration, Florida. Lots going on. It's our honor to represent you. Please let us know if there's any videos that you want us to do, because my dream team, they're ready to help you get your next property right here in Central Florida. Check it out, and thank you so much for watching from the fairy godmother of real estate. Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.
Wasn't that a great video? I wanted to thank my team, because obviously, you know, that's a lot of traveling. But, you know, within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, we have so much variety, which I absolutely love. And, you know, I wanted to bring up as well, I just had lunch today with the amazing folks from the Disney Partners Federal Credit Union. As a matter of fact, I took a picture. I sometimes, you know, when I'm recommending lenders and stuff, I kind of want you to see how cool they are, right? And I did grab a shot. Let me see if I can get this up here so I can introduce to you. Here we go. There she is. This is May. She came to Celebration and had lunch with me at the downtown diner in Celebration, along with her boss, Jason. And, you know, one of the things I think that was very helpful too, is while we were dining, is talking about what's going on with this market. I think this could be very helpful for many of you. I think many are waiting until the interest rate drops. And I would say maybe that's not in your best interest. This is why I'm saying that. A good realtor right now is going to fight for you to, when you go to a seller and say, hey, I'll pay this amount, but I want you to pay 3% towards my closing costs. Then you take that 3% and you buy down an interest rate, which you can do with the Disney Partners Federal Credit Union here in Florida. And so what will appear, instead of it being closer to 7% or just right below 7%, it will drop that interest rate down to 5%, closer to 5. It's always going to be about, you subtract 1.75 off of that number. So obviously interest rates change every day. But people, if they're waiting for the interest rates to drop to 5%, guess what's going to happen? There is a huge, and I mean bubbling, huge group of people that are waiting for that. And then they're all going to come in the marketplace at the same time. And you're going to get back into these bidding wars. And the prices are going to escalate even higher. And I've been in this business for 25 years, over 25 years. My mom was a broker before that, so I could honestly say I've been probably around this for over 40 years. I'm seeing what's happening, and I'm definitely sharing with you now. Please call us, and I will get you with my dream team, and let's talk strategy, or let's talk new construction where you can try to lock in some things now and try to get some special concessions that the builders are willing to do now, but they will not be willing to do that, I think, if the interest rates drop. It's funny because I remember when interest rates were closer to 18%. So when people are concerned about being 6.5, as long as we're dropping it down, maybe we can even get it into the high 4s. But yeah, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. I think that would be great. And then something else that happened at lunch, because they are just very knowledgeable about fun stuff. We were talking about the video today being Clermont, which I absolutely love, is one of the 4 towns. And what was cool was Jason had mentioned, hey, have you ever heard of this place called Jet Surf? And I had not, because we had promoted, let me show you. We had promoted Southern Hills Farm, which is such a great place to take your family. Because at that location, you're able to pick blueberries or strawberries, whatever. But right beside that area, there's a place called, here it is, Jet Surf. And what they do is, check that out. You have a remote and you're on these surfboards, Jet Surf Electric. And instead of maybe going out and buying one of those, which look, the price is about $16,000, you can rent one, and I think for about an hour, it's $149. And they have a huge lake that's out in Clermont. So we're just going to continuously update these towns for you so you know what is available. But that is definitely in Clermont. And then I did notice, Mount Dora, loved Belle growing up there and knowing it so well, that this place called Eden Abbey Brewery, just want to give a shout out to them. They have incredible music, incredible food. It's a brewery. It's a family that I've known for quite a while, and they are super successful out there. So check them out. And then what else should we mention? Let's mention this weekend. If you happen to be around the town, a celebration, the town that Disney built, we have a brand new agent. We are calling her, lovingly, we're going to be calling her Elsa, and she's going to be doing an open house. So I wanted you guys to know about it first. Let's put this up here so we can share this as well. Let's see, in case you want to come out and meet some of the team. Right there. There we go. There we go. Yes. So Saturday and Sunday, tomorrow, and let's make this picture bigger so that you can see it, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now, this is an iconic, we call it the Bridge. So it's in the main village of Celebration. It just came on the market. It's been completely renovated, complete ceiling to brand new roof, even on the building. But Marisol, you come across this bridge, like I said, main village. This is called the Bridge right here. This huge, it's all on one floor. It's over 2,000 square feet. It does have a garage, and Marisol is known for, they have a wonderful concierge area. They have, of course, a swimming pool, a fitness center, within walking distance of downtown Celebration. And Elizabeth is going to be there Saturday and Sunday. You might see Elijah too, the Prince of Real Estate. You never know. You might see me in there as well. But over 2,000 square feet on one floor, completely remodeled, $707,000. And our Disney Partners Federal Credit Union has already got some documents showing what the monthly payment would be. And it is fabulous. So Saturday and Sunday, and I know some of you watch this throughout the week, so I guess I should say June 3rd and June 4th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please come out and say hi to Elsa. Her real name's Elizabeth, but Elsa. Okay, so there's some heads up for that as well. And I guess the last thing I would say, I wanted to say hi to Becky. I'm seeing Becky on here. I want to say hello. Thanks for you guys for saying hello. Once again, I want to say hi to Susan Benal. She works with a group they're wonderful inspectors, Waypoint Inspection Services. And of course, we guide you through all that kind of good stuff when you get to that point. I would encourage you on Wednesday nights, every Wednesday night, my Realtor Dream Team has a show on YouTube, Near Disney YouTube, where it's how to buy and sell a house in 2023. Hey, it's one of your biggest expenditures you're probably going to have in your entire life. So it's good to be able to have just another set of folks that are giving you some up-to-date information. I learn stuff from them all the time as well. All right. Well, thank you so much. Your time is so appreciated with us. We try to keep it to a half an hour at the most. Please share this if you would like to. We're getting very, very close to our 2,000 subscribers. And boy, it would mean a lot if we knew that you guys are out there subscribing and liking. And call me, 1-800-KIM Hawk, if we can help you with any real estate needs, any questions. We love what we do. And we're so glad that you spent your time with us today. All right. Thanks so much. Have a good one.